This video is going to be for someone that's been on their spiritual journey a damn long time, either in actual earth years or in personal work taken on. You know, you've done the dark night of the soul, you have had more than one spiritual awakening, you have tackled the hard ass shadow work. You have also taken on your limiting beliefs. You've done a hell of a lot of healing. This is for you. You may be discouraged, like I have been, because you feel like you've done the work. You have really given your heart and soul to this. So, where are the rewards, if you want to look at it that way? Or where is the life where you're happier? Where is the life where you're not struggling so much anymore? You may be thinking, why have I done all this work for nothing? You know you've healed a lot, so you know it's not really nothing. You're wondering, really? Do I put all this effort in and my life is still the same? Well, you are a person who has devoted your life to helping others, but you also have been taught that you're supposed to receive, and you're ready to receive. It ain't coming in. So, you know, there might be a little indignation on occasion. What I wanted to tell you is that I have been experienced the day in a way that has shown me a bit of what the reward is, but in a very subtle way. And I believe that I have had those experiences today so I could pass hope on to you, or at least shed some light so that you will put those middle fingers away if you've been waving them at spirit in anger. I do believe I'm starting to see the subtle rewards. And I think it helps a little, although I'm quite good with my middle fingers at spirit also. I'm ready to receive, same as you if you are watching this. And there has been a long time where I have assumed it's because I'm not doing something right. But that was something to heal. So if you're there, just know that's just something to heal. You were probably raised by a narcissist, had a partner who was a narcissist, someone who gaslit you and told you you never did anything right. So get that healed. But don't be harshly judging yourself. It's just a stage that we all have to go through. It's just another thing to heal. What I have found myself experiencing today is that I was talking to myself as usual. There's no one else in the house except for the dogs, so I could say I'm talking to them, but really I'm talking to myself and my spiritual team. And I said something about myself that wasn't necessarily negative, but also wasn't being honest about something I had accomplished. I poo-pooed it, belittled it. And I actually caught myself and said, why did I say that? That's not even true. I worked really hard toward that. This is not some tiny little thing. Why is it so hard for me to pat myself on the back and acknowledge that I did something special? And I didn't get an immediate reply from my spiritual team. That's okay, because I know that means I have some more talking to myself, exploring to do. I was being mean to myself, as I often do. I was being too critical. And so I decided to back the fuck up on that and say, no, that's not true. And I don't feel like being mean to myself today. I don't feel like bullying myself today. I'm going to acknowledge that I'm working hard. I'm doing my best. I'm a good person. I am not going to be overly critical, and I am not going to disregard everything that I have accomplished. Is it that simple? I catch myself being a shithead to myself, and I say, hold up there, Nellie, we're not going there today, because that's not loving, that's not kind. Because I don't have any problem being kind and loving to other people. But when it comes to me, to catch myself, correct myself, this was a big deal. And this is a reward to me. And then on the heels of that, I had been worrying about a situation that my daughter is in. And I know that as a mother, I can't do everything for her. I can't spare her from painful experiences, but I was worrying a lot about this. And so I just kind of turned it over to the divine and said, look, I'm going to trust that she is going to be okay, that this situation is going to be good for who it needs to be good for. I'm going to turn this over because I don't think there's anything I can do, and I really don't want to worry. I can't even tell you the number of times where I have started to worry again. This would be my normal pattern. Worry, maybe catch myself eventually and say, oh, don't, it'll be fine. Nah, 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 nah. Worry some more. I really had to stop and kind of take count of how many times I had caught myself starting to worry and realize that this is just a new kind of experience for me to have turned something over to the divine in surrender, because I really don't feel like there's anything I can do. Just back off. And that has to include back off worrying, because if I'm turning it over, I am trusting that the thing will happen that is for the highest good of all involved. These are big things for me. These are wonderful results or rewards from the work I've done. And maybe I wasn't looking for the rewards to be this, but if I can actually stop myself up short, as in both of these situations, and give myself a more pleasant day because I'm not letting my monkey brain go crazy, which is my usual way, then that is a reward, isn't it? For me, this is an amazing reward. I want, the other things too. I want the love. I want the career satisfaction. I want to not have to worry about my money. I want those other things too. But as I am waiting, perhaps not patiently, but waiting because I understand everything has to be just right, I can see that this is also a reward. And I can see that I haven't just wasted my time. And I can see how much is actually in my hands, how much power I have personally to create a different kind of experience for myself. So don't think that you're wasting your time. Don't think that you're stupid to be putting all this effort in. It is worth it. You will see it someday. And if you've seen it already like I have, please share.